I won't say much of anything. I won't give too much of. Ooh. I won't say too much of anything, but there's a family member I live with, um, or have lived with before, and me and this family member, it feels like it's like this person fusses a lot about stuff. Like I feel like it's always a complaint, like I'm too loud or I'm too anything, and naturally, I'm just a loud person. It's just that's just who I am. I don't think that's gonna change, if ever. Um, but one thing I will say, it's like I feel like here's my thing, right? When you live with people, it feels like no matter how much you try to be mature or try to do certain things a certain way, it's like you'll never win. It's always a issue. It's always an issue because simply because you exist. And here's my thing, right? Like I'm 24 years of age right now. I understand, like, if it's a parent, family member, whatever I live with, I understand that, like, there's boundaries, there's certain rules. But one thing I won't have, or one thing I won't tolerate, is being talked down to a certain way. And if anything happens, or if I'm disrespected in any way, I'm going to defend myself. I don't care that it's talking back or something. Like, I hate when, I don't know, when people you live with try to throw that, family members you live with try to throw that in your face. I'm like, nobody's talking back to you. What it is that I'm defending myself, and that offends you, and you feel like because you're my family member, I should just shut up and take it. No, I'm not going to shut up and take it. I'm not shutting up and taking anything. And it's crazy because I'm like, if that was anybody else, I'm not shutting up, and like they would not shut up and take that either. Like here's my thing is if I do something wrong with somebody, or I do something they don't like, you think they're gonna shut up and take it? Absolutely not. So that's just one thing that just pisses me off. It's like not even just living with family, but like living with people in general, friends, whatever. It's like this, and this is why when I do live on my own one day, I don't want any roommates. I don't want any friends to live with me, none of that. And it's not because I hate anybody, but like I know for a fact it's going to come with resistance, and it's going to be a problem. It doesn't matter who the person is, it's always going to be a problem. Living, like, people have to understand, like, human beings are exhausting. We're all exhausting to somebody. It's like it's just way better to live alone. But my thing is, we can't always control how we want to live. And a lot of people get roommates because living situations, or living in a place in general, is just expensive. Apartments are super expensive. Houses are even more expensive. Um, and several of us don't get paid enough to really supplement that to a degree where it's comfortable, beyond comfortable, I should say, um, and not cause any more stress than what it needs to. Like, we don't really have that, so it's like a lot of the time we're set to kind of like deal with it as it is. And it's like, no, I don't really want this. I mean, I'm dealing with it because I have to, but I'm like, I don't want this. And I'm sure other people can probably relate with me on that. But like, I just feel like living with people is just annoying all the way. And it's so many times I'm like, I have to like take a break and walk out of my house, and then also remind myself too that like it's really not my fault. It's just somebody just being, I wouldn't say being a jerk, but being an asshole about like what I'm doing. It's like I'm not even bothering you. It's like 12 o'clock, 12:30 in the fucking afternoon. I'm not 12:30 in the afternoon. I'm sorry, 12:30 at night. I'm getting hummus and chips, and this person's sitting down, and then when I've talked to them like a couple days later about why they uh made that frustrated noise or something, like basically it was like uh it was like that kind of noise, and I'm like, are you okay? And that person just says, I'm fine, or whatever. And I'm like, okay. And then I asked them later what it was, and they're like, oh, you were just being loud. I'm like, and so what if I'm loud? So what? I'm not even yelling. I'm getting my snack. It's 12:30 at night. It's like big fucking deal. If you don't like that I'm eating a snack at night, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, too fucking bad. We live together. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, at this point, it's not even like a me problem anymore. It's just you're mad that I'm existing and that bothers you, kind of thing. And it's like, well, I'm 24. Like, I'm not a quiet person. Like, I have my own habits, my own everything. I will cater to you, but there's certain stuff I'm like, that's just what I'm gonna do. And I'm getting a snack. Like, what's the big fucking deal? Like, I don't understand it. I know some people are going to hear this and think like, "Oh, you're being self-centered." No, I'm not. No, kid you not. I feel like because I exist sometimes in situations, and it's like I don't do anything. It's like that ignites that sometimes that alone causes me to get backlash for something that's not even directly my fault, and that's what's annoying. It's like, damn. And it's so funny. The thing with life, and I've talked to my friend about this too. It's like conflict will come up half the time, and not even because you're doing something to deserve it. It comes up because you simply exist in the world of whatever's going on. It's not even because you did anything, like you exist in the world of what's going on. Um, this is sort of like a rant, but this is just me saying I hate living with people. I'm really not interested in doing it when I get older. I know some people are like they enjoy it. They're like, it's the best thing ever. I'm like, cool beans to you. I don't want anything to do with it. I can be friends with anybody. I can be friends with people. I can help them in situations, but like, man, people living together, I really try to avoid it as much as I possibly can because I'm gonna get in your nerves. You're gonna get in my nerves. We're gonna fight, and I really conflict, is normal, but for me, I'm like it's some shit in my life I just don't want. Like, I don't want, I'm tired of having to, like, be okay with it or, like, try to grin and bear it. Like, it's just some shit I'm like, I don't want it. Okay? I don't want it. It's unbearable. Okay. I'm done talking. That's all I gotta say. Goodbye.